in the third challenge. This, I'm calling it a challenge, not even more than a problem. It's a reality that in my community, being an informal settlement, the government has not allocated any resources for waste management, all the way from collection to disposal. So what is currently happening is people are just collecting their garbage and then put them outside, and then we're having some young people who have come together to be able to collect them. But unfortunately, when they collect them, they go and dump them in the river, which is causing a new problem. So the solution that I'm going to do is to mobilize the community to be able to advocate systematically through the government system, through public participation, for the government to be able to allocate both budget and policy to be implemented, the current existing policies to be implemented in my community. Thank you. Munyiri, and I've thought about solution to my community, which is in Soweto, in Nairobi. And part of the things is the problem that I have in the meantime is my community has a problem in the citizens have no awareness on their role, especially in regards to the constitution and their rights. So if you look at the Kenyan Constitution 2010, in Article 42, it gives Kenyans the right to a clean environment. And so what this means is that as citizens, we are supposed to engage the government through public participation in demanding for these rights, including the right to a clean environment. So this is something that I'm going to do through training people in the community on advocacy and the budget making process, and also mobilizing and supporting them to participate in public participation, especially doing memorandums and submitting them during public participation forums. Thank you. On the problem number 2, in my community there is also lack of community awareness on their roles as citizens, because after they know their rights, the next thing will be for them to understand their roles and their responsibilities, because it comes hands in hand. So as part of the solution, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mobilize the community to be able to educate them through catching activities such as sports, especially areas where people are congregated, and community dialogues, to be able to educate them on the importance of living in a clean environment based on their right in the constitution, and also how best they are able to deal with their waste, especially plastic, which is a total nuisance in Kenya. So this I'm going to do through social media, and especially through using platforms like Facebook, among others.